How to use Slack software, Slack Demo 2024. In this video, we're going to be talking about an incredible communication software that people use for their businesses, and it's called Slack. Now, Slack has a different way of working when it comes to communities and work ethic. So, what businesses do is they create Slack spaces, and in that Slack space, they have a workspace, and in that workspace, they create channels. In those channels, they have different talks about different niches of their business, and that is how Slack's communication works. It's extremely efficient for your task management, event management, and a whole lot of other planning. So we're going to be talking about it in great detail. So let's get straight in. Now, to start things off, what you're going to do is you're going to come over to slack.com and you are going to be creating an account. Now, the account creation process is pretty simple. Once you create a new account, it's going to ask you to create a workspace. As we can see, I already have an account with a new workspace. Now you have two ways. You can either use Slack browser or you can use Slack as a downloaded application on your system. Now, I myself personally prefer the Slack downloaded application, so let's get straight into it. Now, over here, what we are going to be doing is we're going to explore the different things that the Slack workspace provides you. So first of all, when you're going through the sign up process, Slack will make you create a workspace in general, okay? So your workspaces are going to appear here in the top left. So as you can see, I have currently two workspaces, but obviously it depends on you on however many amount of workspaces you want to create. Now, if you want to create more than workspace, you're simply going to come up to the top left section, click on add a workspace, and once you click on add a workspace, you can easily go ahead and add as many workspaces as you want. It's all a matter of creation. Now, let's say we're in this workspace. Now, once you start a workspace, it's going to be pretty much blank. Like the amount of channels and people you see over here, these are not going to be available. It's going to be totally stock and totally blank. Now, to begin adding things to your workspace, first of all, what you're going to do is you're going to add people. You're going to add team members. You're going to add coworkers. So to add them, what you're going to do is you're going to come down here to add coworkers and you're going to click on add. Now, once you do that, it's going to give you a section over here where you can either add them through their name or you can add them using an email or you can even invite them through a link. Okay, so you're going to copy this link and send it out to the people you want to add to your workspace, and once they click on this link, they will be redirected to the Slack workspace. Now, these are the different ways you can add coworkers, and by this, you're going to add all your team members and start working with them in this workspace. Now, moving on, let's discuss channels. Now, what exactly is a channel? So I'm going to give you a practical example of an office. So let's say there's an office building with a few floors. Now, each floor will be designated a different job. So let's say it's a CRM office, a sales and marketing office, and each floor will have different things in it. So one floor will be designated to campaigning, one floor will be designated to marketing, one will be to sales, one will be to leads. So you get the point. There's different categories. So channels are something like that. So this workspace that we have over here is the office, and the channels are the floors of that office. So what you're going to do is you're going to create channels, you're going to create groups of different things. So obviously, as you can see, I already have a lot of channels over here because this is a graphic design workspace. And over here, we have different channels like general, ideas, joke, off-topic discussions, sales team, team chat, video design, voiceovers related discussion, and a whole lot more. So if you want to go ahead and create a channel for yourself, what you're going to do is you're going to come over to channels, you're going to click on this, you're going to click on create and click on create channel. And once you do that, first of all, you're going to set a name for your channel. So let's say I'm going to name it team chat work. So I'm going to call it that. And I'm going to click on next. Now it gives us two options. You get public and you get private. So a public channel is a channel that can be seen by anyone in the workspace. A private channel is a channel that can only be seen by specific people, people who you invite into that channel. All right, so currently I'm going to create a public channel because I don't need to create a private channel. And once you create a public channel, everyone in the workspace will be able to join this channel. Now in this channel, you can start working on all the team chats that you have, and you can also add a description. In this space, workers are meant to talk about the work that they are doing and discuss any queries that they have. Okay, so you're going to add this and you're going to click on save. Now, once you do this, from there, what's going to be happening is you are going to go over ahead to the messaging. Now, in the messaging section, you can start having a conversation. Hi, guys. What's up? And you can also call someone out by obviously mentioning by their at. You're going to click on at. You're going to, choose their profile. What's the work status? So you can go ahead and add mentions like this. So it says you mentioned this person, but they're not in the channel. So if they're not, you can invite them into the channel using the Slack bot. So these are the different ways where you can actually work along with your team members and coworkers. So once we've talked about channels and how to chat on channels, let's also go ahead and talk about the direct message. Now, as we all know, direct messages is something that has been going on for a while. Okay, it's not only Slack, but it goes on in many different variety of softwares. So if you want to start a direct message chain, you're going to click on the direct message section, click on create, and click on start direct message. And once we have done that, you're going to choose the person you want to start a direct message line with. Let's say I want to start it with this person. Now, you can go ahead and have a full-fledged conversation. Hi, I uploaded the work from yesterday. And once you start a chat, it's going to open up a whole inbox on the left-hand side. Moving on, you can also do different things on the chat, okay? So first of all, you can add emojis, which is pretty basic. You can mention someone. You can send a video message or an audio message. You can run a shortcut. Shortcut running is also pretty incredible, where you can do different things using different keywords, okay? Then moving on, you can make your message bold, italicize it, strike through. You can add a link of any type, add bullet points, number points, and also block quote. So these are the different things that you can do. The best part about all of this is that you can also attach files, and the files you attach will actually be formatted. So let's say I want to attach this file over here, okay? So this is an Excel sheet. Now, once we attach it, I'm going to send it, and look at that. The Excel sheet actually opens up, and you can expand the inline sheet. And look at this. You can see all the information in the sheet right in your Slack. Now that's pretty incredible, isn't it? And you can also start a reply thread for a conversation. So let's say we send this Excel sheet. Now, if there's anything to talk about this Excel sheet, you can start the conversation. Hi, I didn't understand the fields of this. So you can start conversations like these on threads as well. So these are the things that align your workspace when it comes to working with your Slack. Now, moving on, one more thing that I would like to discuss is applications. Now, applications can be accessed through this section over here. You're going to come to your home, and down here you have apps. Now, in apps, we're going to click over here, and you can actually go ahead and browse apps and add more applications for yourself. So the applications are basic integrations that Slack provides you. And as you can see, I'm already using an integration. It's called Zapier. Now, Zapier helps me automate my workspace with different steps and different purposes. And you can also use many more integrations to help you make your work and streamlined and much easier. So let's say if you want to start calls, you can use Zoom as an integration. If you want to see schedules, you can use Google Calendar. You can use a simple poll to start polls in your Slack workspace, and you can also use Trello if you want proper project management through Kanban boards. So these are the different things that actually round up your workspace in Slack. Now, if you enjoyed watching this video, please do make sure to drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, do let me know down in the comments below, and I will be making a whole lot more for you. Till then, that is all from me, and I will see all of you next time. Have a great day. Goodbye.